Call the meeting to order because it's 2:00 on April 18th. We still have people coming and going. Welcome. We went through that. It's April 18th. Hello. We have some new members, although I don't believe any are here today, but we do have some newer members here today, which we would like to recognize. When we get to guests though, because we're talking about new members now. Okay, here we are. Welcome to visitors. We have in the room today, Bob Johnson. No? You've been a member? Oh, okay. Joe Schwer.
I might have been on last month.
Yeah, you were here, but you missed it, Joe. This is Joe Schwer, everybody. Say hello to Joe and pay some attention to him so he feels like he's one of us, please.
He's okay.
All right, well, that's good to hear. And then we have, where's my notes? Don Heath. First time, he's been a member for a few months, but this is his first time in the meeting.
Second time.
Second time?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Hey, yeah.
All right,
Good to see you. Welcome back.
my mistake. Nice to see you, Don. And then online, Russ, we have Wilson Farr. Is that the way you say your last name, sir? He's from Texas, newer member.
Yeah, it's prior.
Fryer, okay. Now I got it. Until the next time I mispronounce it. Nice to see you. And Russ, we have any
Hello.
visitors?
I'm sorry, Ron, what? Say again?
We have any other visitors?
Visitors, no.
Okay, all right. Minutes from the last meeting, Rick, do you have them with you?
Got
Would anybody like to hear them?
Make a motion that they've been posted.
Second.
Al, did you want them read?
No, I'll say.
Okay, okay,
The second, third.
thank you. That's,
Did we get a motion?
yeah, we had a motion from, what's his name over there? You can check at the break, find out what his name is. And I will second it by Stan White.
Who was it second?
Stan White.
Oh, Stan.
He was, it was kind of a tie between he and Al Goodman. You might note that in the minutes. All those in favor of accepting the minutes as posted?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, good. And then we're gonna move on to Mr. Mike Berry with his treasurer's report.
Okay. All right, last month, on the expense side, any questions? Yeah.
Where's the Christmas party this year?
Are we announcing that?
On
No,
the timetable, might as well.
Okay,
no. It's at the Cakefish Farm.
yeah. They have a new room, it's just a private room type thing.
It's gonna be at a restaurant.
Yeah, so that's where we're set up, so we have a place. They had a hard time finding it anywhere. So, this should be fine though, really, it should be nice. So we put a deposit on it, so it's ours. So, more, as they say, more information later, that's way down the road. In
I
fact,
know the other restaurant
yeah,
is gonna be gone.
they are gone, they are gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, sad but true, that is a fact. Gone, out of there.
Indian food, if you like Indian food.
Yeah, the Indian, my understanding is this Indian restaurant bought all the equipment, but they're not at that spot, they're somewhere else.
If you chase them down.
So you'd have to hunt those people up somewhere and then, but if you want, you can lease that space, Bob, it's available. Or so I've been told. All right, any other questions? Okay. Motion?
Oh, yeah.
I'll make a motion to accept the treasurer's report as.
Fred Sullivan. Do we have a second? David Mertz, Senior. David Mertz, Senior.
I did say
It's hard to believe that there would be a junior because, well, we won't
He
get
broke
into
the
that
mold.
now. All those in favor of approving the treasurer's report as reported by Mike Berry? Any opposed? Okay, good.
Good.
I like you, Mike. I like your report.
They're glad
Okay,
it's-
committee reports.
They're glad it's over.
Why are you here, Mike?
Okay, member welfare. You see, first name up there, Joanne Brennan. That is obviously Ed Brennan's wife. Joanne had surgery here a couple, 3-4 weeks ago. Was in the hospital for a few days, home recuperating now. We sent her a get well card and a gift card, as we do with anyone that is in the hospital. In fact, she has already sent us a very nice thank you note back for that gift card. So thanks to Joanne for the gift card. The other name there, I don't know how many people would recognize that name, Eddie James. But I bet you know the gentleman. Eddie James is not a member of Division 8, but he is an NMRA member. As he likes to tell everybody, he's been an NMRA member for over 60 years. He lives in the Owensboro area, and he's been to every single Division 8 train show, 36 years worth, except the last one. He was in the hospital then. So we sent him a get well card from the division. Like I said, he's a dealer at the train shows. He's usually his tables are like the first ones when you first come in, right there. Super nice guy. So we thought we would give Eddie a mention here also. So, but he's my understanding is he's recuperating, doing okay. But he's like 90 years old. Wow. Yeah. But he, until the last one, was first of our train shows. I don't know that anybody else would have that record other than maybe Bob Dawson.
Tim Muir.
Tim Muir? Okay, cool. Good deal. I mean,
He'll be happy to tell you, remind you too, when you see him.
Okay, but at any rate, that's who Eddie James is. All right, that's it.
And as Mike always usually says, but didn't say today,
Yeah,
if you have know about somebody who's eligible for our welfare announcement, please let Mike know.
yeah.
Thank you, Mike. Barry. Time for the monthly modeling contest with 7 entries this month.
Absolutely. It's wonderful. The momentum of the contest is just growing so strong the last few months. It's a lot of really smoking hot models going on, even the steam locomotives. But fortunately, not too many hot boxes. We don't like hot boxes with our models. But thank you guys for the amazing modeling you're doing and for entering your babies in the contest. And then also the other thing we would love to see a big groundswell of is voting. Maybe even double the amount of members that vote in the contest. So that's a theme that you'll hear now in the months ahead is encouraging members to vote online in the contest. That said,
we have 159 members right now, and we had 39 votes for the contest. So if you're not voting, it's very simple. If you need help, reach out to us. We help you.
And unlike when you vote in elections, this is inspiring, actually. You know, you get inspired when you vote in the model contest. Oops, did I say that? So last month we had 12 models in the contest. So I had to look back. How many years ago did we have 12 models in one of the contests? 12 years ago. Isn't that amazing? I actually went back every single year, every single month until I found one that had 12 entries, and it was 12 years ago. So it's amazing. But today we have passenger cars, and as we mentioned, 7 folks that entered, and so we've got several honorable mentions. So Bob Frankrone, our speaker for today, his open load of Catskill Mountain benches excellent modeling of benches there.
It's a passenger car.
Oh, it is a passenger car. Okay, I thought it was an open load. Open air.
And there was a prototype photo with that.
Yes, yes.
That showed people in the passenger car. They jumped on.
So that's pretty cool. And then Eric Wagner, hometown LNN, heavyweight sleeper. Great story about that car too that Eric shared. Russ also shared some great information about his Pullman sleeping car there with the stainless steel fluted sides. And then Penn Central office car Jeffersonville. I think that's really cool, you know, developing a car with a story like Craig did and naming it Jeffersonville. So very cool. So now we're going into ones that'll get points for the contest. Third place is Steve Lasher, who's with us today. Rolling Casino. So again, told us a lot about the car and its history and some of the interior work that he did and a lot of restoration. And that's really a theme the last few months has been taking old brass cars or River Rossi cars or anything in between and making them amazing, truly. So for second place this time, we've got David and City of New Orleans passenger car. All right, David. He was walking in with me and saying, "Get it win, get it win."
The lock for $10 is still on.
It's $10 now?
Yeah.
Oh.
You said you wouldn't take 5, 10, you need more, I'll give you 10.
5 is way too low for me to get bribed.
20.
Okay, first place for today is Ed and
That's the reason why I wanted to win.
there we go. Okay. Norfolk and Western heavyweight diner. And my favorite part was the dining car steward hanging out the end of the car there with the platter of food. That was really cool. Okay, well, congratulations to everybody. We do have Ed's certificate right here. So I don't know. Oh,
Give it to Mike.
Michael, that he gets it.
thank you so much. I surely appreciate that.
Is it online?
Yeah, he's on.
It is online today.
It is online and don't make any comments, Mike.
A round of applause was for you, Ed.
There he is. All right. I love those palm trees. Wow.
Yeah, Ed's at the beach today.
Well, with a gloomy day like today in Louisville, I thought the beach might be appropriate.
Really cool. Well, thanks again for inspiring us and for everyone too in your modeling efforts. We'll see what next month's all about with cabooses or caboose or Santa Fe called them way cars.
Evans.
Rainbow.
Great bands. That sounds very British, doesn't it?
It is.
So yeah.
Hey, great.
Okay, we'll see you.
Thanks for that animation, Fred.
Yeah.
Okay. Hit
That would
it.
be, that would be me, the bylaws update. Let's go to the next slide, though. I think we only have this one up there. So we talked about this last month. There weren't very many questions. We sent an email to all Division 8 members. Hopefully you read through it and you read through the changes themselves. There's nothing really significant here. And we also had some information in the pie chart. So what we're doing this month is voting to accept this or not.
I make a motion that we accept the revised bylaws.
He's heard enough of me already, evidently. Do we have a second? Any discussion?
Dan.
We seconded. Oh, Dan.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Russell, any opposed online?
Not that I can see, Fred.
We're done. Thank you.
Okay, the revised bylaws will be posted on the website within a few days. If you'd like to get a chance, you know, if you're having trouble sleeping, it's a good place to visit. And now, Fred, would you say a few words about the upcoming 2026 Mid-Central Region Convention at
I can't.
Dayton?
Dayton. All right, this is a real quick review for those of you who haven't heard about it or you're on the edge whether you're going to go or not and so forth. They're doing the final preparation for this. There are a lot of layouts that are going to be open for tours. So that's, if nothing else, one reason to go up there. There's some amazing layouts up there. And some that you wouldn't think are amazing. There's a 3-rail O-scale layout that I wandered into during the 2015 Dayton convention, where I was assigned to go there instead of 2 others that I really wanted to go to. And thank goodness I was assigned to go there, because I've drug other people in there. I think I took you in there and Mike and a couple of other people. There was a trip I was on with a few other people, and one of the people like, I just want to go home. This was an extra step. I just want to go home. And we walked out of the basement. He's like, man, you made the right decision going there. So that's Mr. Bartesi. So next slide, please. And there are a few in here. That's the link, modelraildayton.com. You can get there by going to the Division 8 website, either through the links to their division or through the link that says conventions, and it's right there. Just click it and you go in there. So you really don't need to remember modelraildayton.com. But if you do, then you'll go in and you'll see this page. Yeah, there you go. So that's what it looks like. And then you just click down here where it says Whistle Stop Dayton, and it'll take you into all the information. Shows up a little differently on your phone, but it's essentially the same information. Go ahead, Ron. Yep, click there. Keep going. And it'll take you into the registration as well. That's the PowerPoint. Keep going. Boom. There's the basically the home page, but it's a PowerPoint instead of a regular web page inside of there. The links work exactly the same. You just click through there, you find what you need. You can see the dates that are up there. The hotel, as far as I know, still has rooms. Go ahead, Ron. That's how much it's going to cost to go there. So $70 for the primary person. Family member is $25 each. If you bring in any children, 16 or under, or, you know, if your spouse can walk on her knees or something, I don't know, whatever. But that'll bring up other issues. So next. Hotel is, it's actually, the venue is actually at the Marriott at the University of Dayton. And Barbara and I have been there. You don't remember it, but we've been there, SharePoint, Saturday, several years ago. And she's going, oh yeah, now I remember. Pretty neat place, actually. There's accommodations and so on and so forth. $165 a night plus tax, licensing, and so forth. I understand parking is? There you go, absolutely. I guess that's it. Any questions about it? Nope. Cool. I'll be up there. You know that.
Early June.
Early June. Yeah, early June. It's a Mid-Central Region convention, and it's not in May. Yeah, how about that? Makes it a little easier for scheduling. All right, thanks.
Show of hands, anybody from Division 8 going? I'm thinking about it.
Maybe.
For you new people who've never been to a convention, it's really an interesting thing to do.
We try to find out some big, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of Russ Weiss. Time for
Yes.
programs and meetings, Russ.
Well, okay, if you insist. So today, everyone knows our Bob Frank Rowan as Mr. Open Load. So he has a updated presentation to help give you some ideas to bring some interest to your flat cars and gons. So we'll all look forward to that. And next month, there's been a little change in plans, and that Craig Hatter will be up again talking to us about vehicles. Who needs them? Well, you know, we all do. And if you've seen some of Craig's work, he does an excellent job of detailing and sprucing up the vehicles that all make our scenes happen around our factories and stations and so on like that. So stay tuned for that. I know that's going to be another interesting presentation. That's all I have, Ron. I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Russell. Oh, yeah. I looked at this and tried to remember, what's this have to do with us? Well, this is our picnic coming up this year at the Depot Museum in Salem, Indiana again. If you remember, the last time we were there was in 2021, and we had to take our masks off to eat lunch.
Yes. Yes.
So we'll be gathering there for lunch. on July 18th. We'll gather at 11:30 to meet and greet, in case there's anybody new there. And then lunch right around noontime. Then we'll have the contest awards. Right after lunch, we'll have a brief historical program. We have a couple of potential speakers, and we may have them both for a short presentation regarding the Monon Railroad. And the museum itself actually is open that day and most Saturdays from 10 to 5. So you can come a little early or stay after the program and visit the layout downstairs, as well as take a look at the museum and see what's new there. Tickets will be on sale starting on May 1st. When you get the May 1st pie card, there'll be a link in there to get your tickets online. They are $10 each.
Are the board members going to serve again?
The board members may assist with serving the lunch. Yes, it will be a catered lunch by a local restaurant in Salem. We haven't used before, but Fred would guarantee, Duncan Hines ate there along with Fred Sword.
That's right.
That's it for the meeting today. We're no back to basics today, but Bob Frank Roan will be up here in 5 minutes with his presentation.